When my wife and I first got married, everything felt like a fairy tale. We were high school sweethearts, we shared dreams, built a home together, and promised to stand by each other no matter what. For years, people said we were the perfect couple, and honestly, I thought they were right. We both came from white families. Our family roots were deeply European. So when my wife announced she was pregnant, I was over the moon. I couldn't wait to become a father, to hold my child, to build a family with the woman I loved. The pregnancy went smoothly. I was there at every doctor's appointment, held her hand through morning sickness, and painted the nursery myself. My wife always seemed excited, always smiling when we talked about baby names, about the future. But nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared me for what happened on the day of the birth. When my son was born, I was in the delivery room, waiting for that moment of joy I had dreamed about. But the second I saw him, my heart stopped. The baby was black. Not just slightly darker skin tone, not just a mix that could be explained away. He was clearly, undeniably, black. At first, I thought maybe I was in shock. Maybe I wasn't seeing things right. Maybe the lighting was strange. But no, the more I looked, the clearer it became. My wife and I are white. Our families are white. There was no way this baby was biologically mine. The room spun. The nurses congratulated us, and my wife looked at me with tears in her eyes. But not the tears of joy I expected. They were different, almost guilty. When we were finally alone, I asked her, straight to her face, "Who's the father?" She broke down instantly. She confessed. She told me that during our marriage, she had been having an affair with a coworker, a black man she worked with at her office. She swore it wasn't serious. She swore she still loved me. She claimed she never meant for it to go this far. But how could she say that? She carried this man's child for 9 months and lied to my face every single day. She let me paint a nursery. She let me believe I was going to be a father. She destroyed me. The betrayal was unbearable. I left the hospital that night, unable to even look at her. My phone was flooded with messages, apologies, excuses. She begged me to forgive her, to raise the baby as my own. She even tried to twist it, saying love isn't about DNA, it's about who shows up. But all I could think was, she destroyed the foundation of our marriage. Trust. My family was furious. Her parents were shocked. They tried to say, it was a mistake, but you can still make it work. But how do you make a marriage work when your wife has a child with another man? When she lies for years? I asked her if the coworker knew. She admitted that he did. And worse, he wanted nothing to do with the baby. He already had his own family. So here I was, left holding the pieces. A wife who cheated, a baby that wasn't mine, and a future I never signed up for. Eventually, I filed for divorce. It wasn't easy. Part of me wanted to cling to the life we had, but every time I looked at that baby, it reminded me of her betrayal. Months later, my wife tried to come back. She claimed the affair was a mistake, that she realized she had thrown everything away. She begged me to forgive her, to be the bigger man. But I couldn't. I wouldn't. Some betrayals go too deep. Some scars never heal. Now, I'm rebuilding my life. It hurts, but it's better than living a lie. And to anyone reading this, I have to ask, if you were in my position, what would you do? Would you forgive and raise the baby, or would you walk away like I did?